Amad Diallo's remarkable brace helped Manchester United secure a vital 2-0 win over PAOK Salonika in the Europa League on Thursday, marking the club's first victory in this season's competition. This win came as a much-needed boost for United, who had drawn all three of their opening group stage matches under former manager Erik ten Hag. The match was also significant for interim manager Ruud van Nistelrooy, who took over from ten Hag just 10 days earlier. The win not only secured United's first 3 points in the group but also provided a solid foundation for Van Nistelrooy to build on as he remains unbeaten in his first 3 games at the helm. The match was a must-win for both sides, who were searching for their first win of the campaign. United had shown signs of rustiness in their previous Europa League fixtures, and despite dominating possession, they struggled to break down PAOK in the first half. The Greek side had their own chances, with Mady Camara testing United goalkeeper André Onana in the first half. Onana was equal to the task, tipping Camara's powerful shot over the bar to keep the score level. PAOK continued to put pressure on United in the second half, but it was the home side who broke the deadlock early after the break. In the 50th minute, Bruno Fernandes swung in a perfectly weighted cross, and Diallo rose above the defenders to meet it with a looping header that sailed past PAOK goalkeeper Stefanos Capino and into the bottom corner. It was a well-taken goal that gave United a deserved lead after a period of dominance early in the second half. The goal gave the team a much-needed lift, and the Old Trafford crowd, which had grown increasingly frustrated, finally found their voice. Despite the setback, PAOK were not without their chances. In the 64th minute, they had an excellent opportunity to equalize. Tissoudali, who had been one of PAOK's more dangerous players throughout the match, found himself completely unmarked inside the penalty area. However, his shot lacked power and was easily dealt with by Onana, who smothered the effort comfortably. It was a golden chance for the visitors, and they would come to regret not taking it. PAOK's missed opportunity proved to be a turning point in the match. United soon capitalized on the defensive mistakes of their opponents, and in the 77th minute, Diallo sealed the victory with a second goal. The sequence began with Baba Rahman's mistake, as he was dispossessed by Diallo just inside his own half. Diallo surged forward, holding off Rahman's challenge, and approached the edge of the PAOK penalty area. With a calm and composed finish, Diallo curled a shot past Capino into the far corner of the net, aided by a slight deflection. It was a goal that highlighted Diallo's sharpness, determination, and clinical finishing, and it ensured United's 3 points. In the aftermath of the match, Amad Diallo expressed his delight at his 2 goals, though he was quick to emphasize that the win itself was the most important takeaway. "It's been a long time since we won in Europe," he said. "Today we showed why we are one of the best teams. It was important to win today. It's important to score every time. This season I have been unlucky, so I am happy to score 2 today. But the most important thing was to win." His performance was a reminder of his immense potential, and his goals could prove to be a turning point for him personally after a season plagued by inconsistent form. Van Nistelrooy, who has made an immediate impact since replacing ten Hag, praised his team's improvement in the second half. The Dutchman was frank in his assessment of the first half, calling it pretty poor, but he was encouraged by the way United responded after the break. "The second half was much better. That was clear," he said. "We were much better positionally. Amad made a difference today because of his goals, but he was very sharp. Well done to him, good game." Van Nistelrooy's honesty about the team's performance, despite the win, was a sign of his managerial approach, which is focused on continuous improvement. For PAOK, the loss was a bitter disappointment after having come so close to leveling the score. Their missed opportunities, particularly Tissoudali's failed chance, were pivotal moments that cost them any chance of pulling off an upset. Despite showing fight, PAOK lacked the clinical edge that was needed to capitalize on their brief moments of dominance. Their challenge now will be to regroup and bounce back as they look to find form in the group stages. With the victory, Manchester United now sit on 6 points in their Europa League group, with Van Nistelrooy's team gaining confidence and momentum. The win comes at a crucial time, especially considering the club's ongoing struggles in the Premier League, where their form has been inconsistent. For Van Nistelrooy, who will eventually make way for new permanent manager Ruben Amorim, this victory provides a strong platform to build upon. The match was also a reminder of the importance of depth within United's squad. With key players like Bruno Fernandes continuing to provide assists and Diallo stepping up with 2 crucial goals, the team's ability to rotate and rely on different players could prove to be vital as the season progresses. Looking ahead, United will be eager to build on this win, which provides a boost to their Europa League aspirations. They will need to improve further, however, particularly in terms of their first-half performances, if they are to make a real challenge for the knockout stages. Van Nistelrooy's unbeaten start is promising, but with the pressure mounting and a permanent manager set to take over soon, United's next few matches will be crucial in determining their trajectory in both European and domestic competitions.